Hi everyone and welcome back to IRYPPOD. It's me, Shabaz.
It's me, Sophia.
And welcome back to... I do this every week, right? I did the same thing every week. I don't know what to say after that IRYPPOD. Like, you know when you go, hi, welcome back to IRYPPOD, then you go, I'm Shabaz, I'm Sophia. Naturally, what you want to say is, and welcome back to the show, innit? Yeah. Anyway, roll the title. So, Sophia, how are you?
I'm great.
You don't sound it. You sound very...
No, I sound very... my breathing's not good today. I'm very wheezy.
Oh, well, don't be, please, because I don't think anyone needs to hear your...
I can't help it. I've
right,
got
well, don't breathe.
Chest issue.
Don't breathe. What have you been up to?
I got my nails done.
They look the same.
No, they don't, Shabaz. You're a guy. Guys don't
No,
understand.
genuinely, they look the same. I'm sorry. What did you go for? Natural? Is that what you went for?
Nude.
Right, so they look the same then. They look like what your nails look like, a bit shinier.
Literally.
Is that what you went for?
That's what I went for.
I wouldn't pay that money. How much you pay? Right.
£40.
You paid 40 quid for that? I would have done it for you. Should have given it to me?
I could have done it myself, but I just wanted someone to do it for me.
No, ridiculous,
So I wanted
man.
to feel good. What have you been up to?
Nothing. I've done... No, what have I done this week? I don't know. I can't remember.
You're always doing something every week.
I know. I'm doing a few things later on in the week. The thing is, right, we pre-record this, right? So the awkwardness of this thing is, right?
He's probably done something.
By the time this comes out, I'll have done something, but I haven't done anything at the time of recording. I have not done anything.
Yeah, so today, what did you do?
Yeah. Oh, no, I did some work. I'm prepping for my tour. By the way, I'm going on tour. Tickets are available. What we did do is me and Sophie drove yesterday, right? And I'm sorry, she gives me the ick, right? She goes to me,
I give you the ick.
I'm sorry, you said she wants nachos.
Oh, yeah.
Out of a car. Like, in a car.
Out of a car?
Out of the cinema, in the car.
Yeah, so I wanted nachos from...
The cinema.
From View. Yeah.
The cinema. Don't say the name because they're not paying you to say their names, love.
From the cinema.
Yeah, from the cinema. And she wanted... No, absolutely not. That's disgusting.
And your Shabaz was like, I've never eaten nachos in the car. I was like, yes, you have. You have Subway nachos all the time.
That's different. I've never gone into cinema like a beg. Gone into cinema
like a beg. I'm paying for it. They cost us 16 quid.
8 quid each. £8 these nachos cost.
For nachos.
That was...
Not very beggy.
Mate, I was fuming.
Not very povo either.
Absolutely fuming. So we've not really done anything, have we? What a boring little life, Jane.
I know.
What a sad little life. What you watching? What you watching is the topic where we discuss what we've been watching, innit? I don't have to keep introducing this every week because you're clearly listening.
Everyone knows
what we're watching.
What you watching.
What you watching.
What you watching.
What we're watching.
What you watching.
Exactly.
Well, what have you been watching?
What have I been watching? Oh, Big Brother started.
Yep.
So I watched Big Brother and... Do you know what? I went to go see the Big Brother house and I had a bit of an issue, right?
That is what you did last week.
Oh, yeah. This week I went to see the Big Brother house, yeah.
The pennies are dropping. Yeah. Hello.
So, rewind. I went to watch Big Brother. I went to the Big Brother house. Anyway, so, yeah, it was really interesting. But what bothered me, and this is going to make me... I'm probably never going to get invited to anything, ever. But I was bothered by the fact that they invited us to come see the house, which is a massive thing because I was always a Big Brother fan, and I always have been.
And they've revamped it all.
I know, yeah, to see it. But the problem was it was already revealed online prior. Everybody had already seen it. So what are you giving me the sneak peek for?
Because you get to be in there.
Yeah, but it's not a sneak peek. I would have appreciated it.
Is that what they called it? A sneak peek?
Yeah, like to come and have a look at it, come see the diary room, and we weren't allowed to announce our videos until a certain time, so we were embargoed, which meant that we weren't allowed to...
Is that what they call it?
Embargoed, yeah. So an embargo is like when you stop something from thinking, and they stopped us from being able to...
I'm going to use that excuse for work.
What, I'm embargoed? I don't think you can. I don't think that's right.
I was embargoed.
No, I think that means you can't say it, like, as in, you're embargoed.
Right.
Yeah. So then you'd be like, I'm embargoed for what? From stopping...
Don't ask me, I'm embargoed.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to say.
Anyway, so the embargo was for a Saturday at 8 p.m, but they'd already done all the press about the diary room chair prior. So you've not really helped us in a way, because if like, let's say I had the exclusive...
What did they announce? The diary room chair? Or
because the chair
house?
because the house was already announced. We went to go see it was already announced. Then they said wait till 8 p.m. the next day, so we went on Friday, and then Saturday wait till 8 p.m. to announce, to put any pictures of the diary room chair, because everyone always waits to see what the chair is going to look like. What did it look like? it was brilliant, but we got to see it. We had to post it at 8 p.m. Prior to that, it'd already been on all the newspapers, all the press. It'd been on the Big Brother page. I was like, but what exclusive have you given us?
Yeah, but you did some fun things whilst you were in there, didn't you?
Yeah, it was really fun. We had a challenge. It was so dumb. Me and Megan had a challenge to have a fight in front of 3 influencers.
I love Megan.
It was so dumb, right? Because she comes to me and she goes, we have to have a fight. She was so good. I'm telling you, if there's any producers that want to book her, she was a brilliant actress. She was like giving me full-on fighting mode. And I was like, at one point I thought, is she being serious? Because she didn't give me the cue. She just started getting annoyed about something I said. So I didn't know whether I was like, is this real? Is this not? Are you really annoyed? So I just played along with it. Can you imagine she was genuine? Like, yeah, but imagine she was being genuine and I'm there going, is this a role play? Are we role playing? And she's been genuine. So anyway, so we started having this argument about like, it's not a real job, da-da-da. We ended up winning and stuff because honestly, one girl was sat on there and she was watching us and she was like, and Fats, I felt so sorry for Fats.
What, she didn't even know either?
Fats didn't know she was stood there and she was just like, guys, come on, like, guys, it's not like, and I just thought, I was thinking about it.
And Fats is so sweet as well.
She's so lovely. And she was like, she was getting stressed. Now, the question I was going to ask about that was, so obviously, firstly, I was like a bit miffed. I wasn't miffed. I was kind of a bit like, it would be nice to invite a bunch of influencers or invite creators and go, we'll give you the exclusive. Go out there and tell everyone and then everyone else. Otherwise, I didn't really see what I did there. Like making the videos was fun. Getting to see it was brilliant. But the afterwards of it, like, let us have a bit of a sneak peek of it. You know what I mean? I don't know. Like premieres, that's what premieres are, isn't it? When you go to see a premiere, you get to see it before everyone else. So you kind of feel like, not that I'm saying that I'm special or like, I get to see it before everyone else, but it's one of those where...
But that's what he really means.
No, I don't. Don't lie. Don't say that to him. The question I had was, what would an influencer-only Big Brother be like? And would you watch it?
Yeah, I actually would.
Would you?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I just love to see how everyone... Because everyone has a certain persona, don't they, online?
Yeah.
And that's what you see him as. But I want to know what they really like. What are you guys really
And it chips away as like they must.
Because I've met a few people for yourself, and they are genuinely lovely people, super super down to earth. But others that you've not seen or you don't know, like you want to know, what are you like?
And is it always joke? Are you always on?
Yeah.
Right? Because you know me, like
You're always on.
This is this is what I'm like. Like I can have deep, meaningful conversation. I'm not just joke. I'm IRYPPOD, joke. I'm IRYPPOD about everything.
Yeah.
Innit? Whereas some people are constantly like that until the facade chips away. Because when you wake up first thing in the morning, you ain't doing joke.
No one speak to me first thing.
That's it. No one's gonna speak to me either. So, I personally would do it, but I know I would probably flip out at everyone.
There's a lot of young influencers, isn't there?
Yeah.
So I think you'd just be like.
There'd be what? Yeah,
dad to a lot of
I'd
them.
either mother them,
teacher role.
Yeah, like I'd teacher mother them, or what I'd do is just be annoyed and be like, right, I'm gonna find the older lot and sit with them, or find one sort of like Megan's an old soul. So I find that even though she's 22, I find that I can chill with her because she's
22.
Mate, she's literally a fetus.
You would not get that vibe from her at all.
Fetus, innit? That's what I'm saying. But she doesn't have that vibe. She didn't have that like
22. Like, when was she born? 2010.
Yeah, Dawn.
No,
that would make
2010.
14, innit? But she was born in the 2000s.
Oh God.
Yeah. She was born in 2002.
Hey,
oh my God, I was in year 7.
I was in year 6.
Anyway, what else have you been watching?
I have been watching Joan. So remember we told you guys about the...
No, we didn't tell him about that. No, let's pretend we didn't. What have you been watching, Sophie? What's so funny? What have you been watching? Clearly we've cut something out.
Oh gosh. I've been watching Joan.
First time I've heard of that. We haven't just done a full take. Yeah. Go on anyway, what are you saying?
So Joan, obviously it's a true story. You know the story.
I met her, innit? I met the real Joan.
Exactly. Somewhere.
Yeah.
Somewhere we met her.
At prison.
Anyway. So the story is brilliant.
Is it good?
Yeah, absolutely brilliant.
I feel a book coming.
You feel a book coming? Yeah. It was about a book. That's what.
No.
What do you mean you feel a book coming?
I didn't even say I feel a book coming. I said I feel a butt coming.
Butt coming.
Sorry, I shouldn't interrupt you. It's so annoying. It's so jarring when I interrupt her. But I was like,
it's based on a book, Shabaz.
No,
like,
you were building it
been?
up. You were building it up to something, and I thought she's building
so
up to
it's
go.
about this mum from London, and she's in like this awful relationship. So she decides to leave her relationship and puts a child into foster care.
She adopts them. No,
She places her child in foster care.
Yeah, puts them in adoption.
She doesn't adopt her own child.
No, she puts them in adoption. Yeah.
And then she ends up meeting this like really cool guy, and they end up doing like a load of heists together.
It's so funny.
And it's really, really good.
I've not watched it though, but here we go.
It's like six episodes long. Joan has a son.
In real life, yeah.
In real life,
Yeah,
she has a son, doesn't she, with this partner of hers. It doesn't even explain when she has this child at all. The child's not even involved in it.
You don't need. I don't care about a son.
No,
I
they
want to know the
haven't-
heist
no,
and the
th-
jewelry
yes,
and the money and the stealing.
Yeah, that's
it's
great.
not a biopic.
They've skipped the whole end.
I don't know why I said biopic.
Biopic?
It's not a biopic, is it?
No, it's not a biopic.
Yeah, like it's in a story about someone's life.
It is about her life.
Yeah, but it's not. It's one aspect of it. It's not like I need to. It's not a documentary series, is it? Where I
No,
need to
not
know.
a documentary series,
Yeah.
but I would have liked
Yeah, so
to
it's
have...
entertainment, isn't it?
Yeah,
Like
I would have
entertainment.
liked to know what ended up happening.
Read the book then.
Nothing happens in the end.
Well, read the book. The show was not meant to be that. Clearly.
Yes, we knew it wasn't meant to be that.
Clearly, you've not
What
read.
happened to your accent then?
Anyway, what I watched. Can I just tell you about this?
Go
Right,
on.
me and my sister-in-law watched this show. Right, guys, listen. I don't even. No, actually, it wasn't even. Me and my sister-in-law's sister were sat watching it, and my sister-in-law came home and was like, "What you lot watching?" And she banged in the middle of it, and I felt so sorry for her because boggled brain. But please go watch it. It's called "It's What's on the Inside," and it's one of those like when you get
It's
those.
What's on the Inside?
Yeah, it's called "What's on the Inside." It's
What's
I'll
about?
put it in. So it's about a group of friends that knew each other from years ago, and the main two are this guy and girl, and this guy is he's a bit distant with his girlfriend, and his girlfriend's really nice. She's called Shelby, and he's called Cyrus. All these friends then meet up together to a reunion. So one of the friends is getting married. There's this other friend who basically got kicked out of the group, got kicked out of school and got kicked out of the group, and then ended up leaving and becoming a tech billionaire. He's also coming, and he brings this machine that allows you to be able to switch bodies with each other.
Like Freaky Friday?
No, it is so good, right? So they all put these things on and all switch bodies with each other. And when they switch bodies with each other, they play this game of like trying to figure out who's who. But they've all got their own, like one person's like kicked off with someone likes someone, So they're all trying to play, they've all got their own dramas going on. And it's so wild because what happens then is...
So can they hear each other's thoughts because they're in that body?
No, because
like if we switched-
I'm in your body. My mind's completely in your body. I'm just sat there and I'm in your body. I have boobs.
Okay, right, okay.
You know what I mean? Shelby's boyfriend fancies one of the girls there, and Shelby ends up in her body. So she's kind of looking in the mirror like, this is what he likes. Like, and she then decides, I want to stay in his body.
No way.
It's so dumb but so good. I'm telling you, watch it. It's brilliant.
What's on the inside?
It's What's on the Inside or something. I'll put the thing up. So imagine the posters here and like look at the poster. Here, see here in front of you.
Okay.
It's good, isn't it?
I know where I'm looking then.
It's good, isn't it? The poster. This one here.
Great,
This one, yeah.
great.
I'm Richard Paul of the week is the crux of this. Is the sole purpose why
Why
we're
this is
here. Yeah?
created.
I'm Richard Paul, the book, the podcast, the tour. Anyway, I'm Richard Paul this week is all about fall. Fall or
Fall.
autumn because we're British.
But it's fall online.
No, but listen.
Even everyone British is calling it fall.
Wines, that in itself is an
You said
issue.
it the other day. Where were we? We were shopping
I was
somewhere.
like, oh, this is nice fall
This
stuff.
is fall stuff. And he went, why am I
Because-
saying fall?
The reason why I say that is because the problem with the word fall is that whole fall thing, right? So let me tell you about what I mean when I say I'm Richard Paul fall. They're doing baths. Like this woman fully...
Pumpkin spice bath.
But yeah, she put pumpkin spice bubble bath, pumpkin bath bombs. She had a pumpkin tree plant. She lit a pumpkin candle. She had pumpkin hot chocolate
Good, yeah.
in her bath. And then she even had a book that said pumpkin spice book on it. And she was reading about pumpkin spice in an autumn
pumpkin bath.
In a pumpkin bath. What I mean... They're doing it. Obviously, we've got fridge scaping, which we discussed.
But I don't think people live like that. I think that's just for content.
Right? That girl that did the pumpkin spice, she's got a full series. She does like pumpkin.
Yeah, but she's doing it for content.
Right.
Is there anybody out there? I just want to know.
No,
Is there
there
anybody
is.
out there who actually thinks to herself, oh, I'm going to have a mulled wine bath.
Don't even start that because that's a whole other story,
that is
right?
a
That is a
thing.
whole other thing. Pumpkin spice, fall decor, fall fridges, fall coffee stations, fall this, fall that. When I see a British person do it, I'm like, what fall are you falling in? Because I'm sorry, it's autumn, love, right? It's fall. So what are you falling about? It winds me up. So the reason I brought to bring this up, because I need to tell you about this, right? There is now a new thing.
Yeah.
Fall aesthetic, but aesthetic. So they got
What's aesthetic?
beige pumpkins.
Oh, yeah, I've got a beige
Nude
pumpkin. I
pumpkins.
just bought a beige pumpkin the other day.
I will punch you square in
I
the
swear,
face,
it's a little
right?
candle.
Listen,
It's so cute.
I'm very much anti-violence
Beige
against
and
women.
gold.
I will be violence against a woman if you. I hate
I'll be
it.
violence against you.
Yeah, she's got a full beige. She's got leaves that have been beiged. She's got
Beige
nude.
leaves.
She got nude pumpkins, white pumpkins. The whole thing she set up is just pumpkin spice without anything pumpkin, just
With no
the
colour in
shape,
it.
no color. I will post a video for you to see. I will do an IRYPPOD on my social media, but I was appalled or appalled, I should say.
The one thing I love, fall is my favourite season.
Autumn, right? Let's just go.
Fall,
Right.
fall, fall.
No.
It's literally
Autumn. I love autumn and I love the
favourite
vibe.
season of the
I
year.
love it, but I'm sorry, keep it to autumn. If you want to run through the leaves and do I was young and far away someday, do it. Absolutely. But don't take fall and turn it beige and have the audacity to call it fall. You're gonna be falling if you carry on. Anyway, you'll be falling on that
I
floor.
love it all. I think it's so cute, sis.
I hate that.
It's
that whole
girly.
Mrs. Hinch life. No, sorry, get out. Get out.
Mrs. Hinchline.
So that's it. That's my topic of the week.
Brilliant.
I beg your pardon.
So this is where we discuss controversial topics. And my first controversial topic
I
for
love how you went. You don't need to tell everyone what you're watching is, yet you told everyone what I beg your pardon is. At this point, we're in episode 3. If
But
you
this-
do not know what I beg your pardon is,
If you
go
have,
watch them back.
yeah, but if you've also just joined on this episode, it's also okay.
That's also okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. If you haven't
Ignore
been,
what he's saying.
listen. If you haven't been here since day one, you got
Welcome.
issues. Yeah,
Welcome.
Yeah,
Welcome.
Right, go on. Sorry, go on.
So the first controversial topic I've got is cleanliness.
Okay.
So-
Very vague, but go.
So how's it vague? Hygiene, cleanliness.
Personal hygiene, personal
hy-
cleanliness.
Personal hygiene,
Because
cleanliness.
cleanliness in like household.
That's also grim if you're not
Is it?
clean in your house.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Would you be
No,
okay?
because land anyway. Land.
Okay. So I was watching TikTok and there was a bunch of people on there saying that they don't even use like shower gel. They use shampoo and let it run through the body, which I think is just absolutely grim. So if you're out there just using
Wait, so
shampoo,
you put shampoo in your hair? What
And-
about the rest? How do you scrub? How do you scrub under your pits
you
and
don't
stuff?
scrub the
water doesn't flow there.
it flows, which I think is grim.
The water doesn't. There's certain parts of a male
There's
body,
certain parts of a female body
right that needs a
that
scrub.
yeah, there's certain parts where water doesn't flow up, down,
In round.
Do you
Yeah,
know what I
yeah.
mean?
Just say that, innit?
Yeah, exactly. And also, some people have never washed their legs.
What do you mean they've never washed their legs?
Like they've never washed
Run
their...
water down their leg?
No.
Are you a
they're-
showerer? Are you like a shower and you stand under it, or do you have the hose pipe shower?
I do both.
I have a hose pipe shower. I can't stand under one.
So I can stand under one. That's for my hair
yeah.
and for the top half, and then my hose down. I then hose down everything.
So you're telling me
So there's people who get a loofah, but don't use it on their legs, which to me is mind-boggling. There's some people who don't even use a loofah.
but how do you lather up?
Some people don't even use shower gel.
I mean, some people use shower. I don't know. Do you know? Let me tell you something.
which I think, wow.
I don't know how people use a loofah and not use a shower gel without a loofah. Because
Use
the
shower-
shower gel's just gonna slip
I have
off,
done that, no,
innit?
but I have
I've done
done
it when
that.
you've left your loofah
When
at
I
home.
forgot it and I've gone,
Yeah, but you're like this, innit? The amount of shower gel you go through.
Oh,
'cause
you go
have to,
through
like,
loads,
you have to, innit? Yeah.
but come on, please, people, wash your feet.
Wash your batties, man. Let's start with that.
Let's start there.
let's
Oh my God.
Let's take it one step at a
Yeah,
time.
please
Let's wash your
douche.
backside. Wash your
called
back.
douching.
No, that's inside. Like wash your outside at least. Let's start with the outside. Right? Let's start with the outside, and then we'll go and work our way up inside, right? But the other thing is, you know, some people like Katie Piper. She was on Loose Women, right? And she said, She for 5 years she's never cleaned the inside of a fridge. She's never cleaned the inside of a fridge.
But what do you mean?
For 5 years, the woman's never cleaned the inside of a fridge.
So what does she do if there's a spillage?
Well, then she must just wipe it up, but she never completely. When you go shopping, and sound down below, right? Or if you're listening, sound somewhere in the car or out loud. Do you, when you go shopping and you need to restock, right? Put your stuff in. Do you take everything out and clean it?
Yeah, absolutely.
My
'Cause you gotta
sister-in-law
get
doesn't
rid
either.
What do you mean?
No, she does.
She must do. I wouldn't say.
She does, but we
I
love
would say,
it.
I've seen your
We
fridge.
all love doing this thing, right? Whereas anytime it's dirty, we're like, because my sister-in-law, it's because doesn't clean. She doesn't know how to clean. That's like,
She's very clean.
but the thing is, can you imagine? Like we scrub. Like I've seen her do it. I've done it
of
myself.
course, when you have a shop, you take everything out because there might be like a yogurt in there that's like past its sell
But
by
even
date.
if not, you
Not
would.
its sell by date. It's
Yeah, but you would
expiry
still
date.
clean.
But you still get it out and you still clean stuff because things
don't.
spill, things get sticky.
People don't.
Like, I don't know, does dust
And
get in
people
your
don't
fridge?
like, people don't wash the inside, between the fingers, the toes, they don't wash the
That's
inside
what I
of that.
said. They don't wash the feet, which is great. Like, please, how do you have a shower? Please just talk me through it for everyone out there.
So I always do shampoo. The problem I used to have is I used to leave the conditioner on, do my body, and then wash the conditioner off. But then I started getting back knee. It's because they say you get back knee from the
They do
conditioner.
say that,
yeah.
but I don't get that.
Yeah, so so what I do now is then I shampoo, leave the conditioner on, sit and chill and watch Friends for a bit while the conditioner's marinating.
No, 1 minute. Let's go back.
Catch up on
Because
my
I just
episode.
said, how do you shower?
Yeah.
So you're telling me you go and you shampoo, condition your hair, what, in the shower or out of the shower, and then go and sit and chill?
No, I sit in the sat bath. I've got a
Oh,
seat
you have a
in it.
bath.
I've got one of those corner baths with a seat in it. In it, we sit in the seat.
Fancy.
So I sit in my seat and then I watch a bit of Friends while my thingy's marinating.
So
I'd
what
wash
do you
my
mean?
face.
What, are you in
I
the
wash my-
water or you just
No, I never
sat?
do. I don't do sitting in bath. None of that.
I think
nonsense.
that's
I'm
bathing
sitting
in your own
No,
filth.
I'm not that. How dirty do you think I am that I'm going to be sitting in my own filth? I would shower enough to not be sitting in my own filth, but I never get comfortable. I just can never go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The water's too hot. There's too many bubbles. Things are getting in places. Bath salts are like effervescing in orifices I do not need them to. And then I do my face, and then I wash the shampoo out. Conditioner out, then I do body, but then I like loofah. I empty the half a container of shower gel because that loofah needs to be I need to be a white man, right, with foam. Like I need to look down and go.
Foam man.
That, yeah, I fully under armpits, behind my neck, behind my ears, which a lot of people
A lot
don't
of people
do.
don't clean the.
Yeah,
people
behind
don't
ears,
clean the belly
inside my
buttons.
ears, belly button, the lot.
You
I
have
do
to
all,
wash
yeah.
your belly button, people.
I do. I
like-
scrub. I even pick my leg up and I'm scrubbing my
Yeah,
foot
under
and
your feet,
everything.
yeah, between your toes.
I will scrub like I've got those Pakistani thing soap. Have you seen it? The brick thing that you scrub with.
You mean a pumice stone?
Yeah, Pakistani brick thing.
It's Pakistani brick thing. We have them here too.
Okay, well, pumice stone. I always call it Pakistani brick thing. Anyway, so my one is that we were talking about this idea that brown people in general just don't uplift each other. Now, it's not all brown people. I just mean within our communities. Me and my brother were having this conversation. I thought this is really interesting. I want to hear your thoughts on it. That when we do things that are outside of our norm,
Yeah.
why is there so much competition? White people tend to focus on themselves, which it is what it is. You focus on yourselves. I'm going to do me. I'm not bothered, right? Black creators really... I'm going to talk about creators because I'm talking about like the industry, but I suppose we can hear it from all industries. But they really have each other's back because they're like, listen, if I'm going, you're going, right?
Yeah.
We're going together. I feel like within the brown community, there's not a lot of like support. Me, you know what I'm like, right? If I'm standing on top of that hill, I'm going to ask you to come up here,
Yeah, you're very
join me.
much
You can
like
stand on
that.
my shoulders. We'll stand together. We'll stand on one leg. I don't need to step down for you to step up. We can step up together. But I don't feel like that. Why do you think that's the case?
Because a lot of people, there's not that many opportunities, is there really?
Right.
That
When
many
you ask Sophie an intelligent question, it takes a minute for it to become taskia, for it to marinate.
It doesn't.
So that's why she needs to think about it. But go, what were you saying? Yeah.
It's taskyard.
Right,
all
go on.
If there's not enough food on the table
Mm-hmm.
and you're starving, are you sharing that piece of bread?
Absolutely.
But a lot of people don't.
Absolutely. I'm sharing that piece of bread.
Yeah, but a lot of people don't. But take yourself out of the situation.
No, that's
You
what I'm
always
saying,
answer
yeah.
from your perspective.
No, that's what I'm
like,
saying.
Take yourself out of that
I
situation.
know, but I'm saying that surely I'm not a solo human being. There's 8 billion people in this world, right? Surely I cannot, my mentality cannot be solo because I'm telling you, I've had these things, right? For example, let's say you've gone and done something and I thought, oh, that's a really good opportunity.
Yeah.
Sophie, can you just tell me, like, who's your contact? Like, who do you liaise with? And you've turned around and gone, oh, like, you've not given it.
No, I think that's rude.
The reason why is because, though, I've got a bigger platform. That person's going to come to me. you've lost a job because there's very few jobs. It's not like you can go flit off and have another job because there's only one opportunity.
Yeah.
Like you said, there's one piece of pie. There's one slice of pie there. So if I take it, you aren't having it.
Yeah, exactly.
Whereas...
And I think that's where the mentality of a lot of brand creators, that's how they're very selfish in their thoughts in that sense. But you can't blame them for being that way because of...
There's no opportunities there. We're teaching, like, you can get to a certain level, but you hit the brown ceiling, I call it, because you don't go beyond that. And that means that when you do get there, unfortunately, you're going to want to keep tight on your position and not lose that when it took you so long to get there. So I get that. What's the solution to it?
People need to be more diverse, don't they?
More opportunities for brown creators.
Which there has been recently. I have seen it a lot on Netflix. So from my perspective, I think a lot of Asian creators, actors, whatever, do have more opportunities than I personally haven't seen a lot of
Arab. 100% agree.
Moroccan, Thai.
We don't have
there's
a
not
creators.
a lot of us in this country.
Yeah,
but there's enough of us that it could happen for.
Is it because, and this is going to be very controversial, it's in IRYPPOD for a reason, is it because they're not Muslim? That's what it is. Because think about it, Arabs are traditionally cast as Muslim or seen as Muslim, whereas any South Asian actor you have seen or any South Asian person you've seen have not been Muslim. They've either been Hindu or Sikh playing a Muslim role, and they've never. So Pakistani Muslims and Arabs, because Arabs are traditionally seen as Muslims, that's why the opportunity is not there.
I think like back home, everyone wants to be an actor, singer, whatever you name it in Morocco.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. So
it's very vast there.
The people are there.
Yeah, and on the Arab TV shows and stuff like that, it's very vast there. But in the diaspora, it's not really.
Do you not think that's the reason why? Do you not think it's because Arabs are traditionally seen as Muslims, so it's that role? That's the reason why they don't create the roles? I can
speak from my experience. Like growing up, I always wanted to be a singer, always wanted to be an actress. But my dad supported me a lot with that. But when my dad, unfortunately, was no longer here, my mum never pushed me towards that because my mum was like, you need to be in something that's secure.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Safe.
I agree with that. That's why there's not a lot of us
within the culture.
There's not a lot of us because of that reason. Because there's not a lot of actors, singers, and anyone doing, like, I do content creation, and I hadn't even realised that I was paving the way for people. I had messages from someone I took a picture with Amir Khan, who genuinely really opened the doors for British Pakistani Muslims, and what through all his faults or whatever you think of him, he did that. Yeah, he did that, right? Because he made us seem normal in the sporting arena. Tez Ilyas, Guz Khan, these lot have all done it for us in the comedian spaces. And somebody said it to me. They were like, "But you're doing it as well." And I was like, "Whoa!" Like it really hit me. But I didn't even think
because I don't know a lot of Asian influencers. There are some out there that are doing really, really well for themselves, but you are out there.
That's crazy though, and there'll be a lot of young people that will see it and go, I want to do that now. Shabaz has done it, and they can also. And do what I think I love is that there'll be young people that will say to their parents that, you know what, Shabaz is doing it and he's a success story. Yeah. So why can I not? And parents will go, oh, actually, I follow him as well. I've seen he's a success story, and I want to push my kid to.
Yeah, it's absolutely. Stop it! Yeah. Because now on TikTok, there's quite a couple of like British Moroccans that are doing real, like Jagaz. She's brilliant.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I love her.
You know, she's
Moroccan mum. Yeah. I don't even speak Moroccan, but I listen and I'm like, that's true. That's very true.
You're like, that is Sophie's mum.
Exactly. Yeah, I know. Don't say that because if she listens to this, she'll be like, that's not me. Because they never accept that that's who they are, innit? My mum as well. Mum was like, I do stuff and I go, Mum, that's like you. And she's like, that's not like me. You had such a nice childhood. And I'm like, I'm sorry. All I said was that you occasionally put things in Tupperware. Yeah. Like, why are you acting like my childhood was so bad? Like, that's what she does.
Twosome. And this week.
Ghosting sounds rude.
On social media. What sounds rude?
Do you know what? Well done.
I got it this time.
Yeah. So we're going to be discussing all the fun stories on social media, all the trends, topics, whatever. And can I just start, right? Because you are going to die. Molly May, our Lord and Saviour, Molly May, 24 hours in the day. Yeah,
Molly
listen. Have you got the same 24 hours I do? No, you don't, right? Molly May has 36 hours in a day. So she has brought out a new clothing range, right? Called Maybe. I don't know if you've seen that, right?
I've actually not seen that.
Right. So Maybe. let's move past it
Yeah.
because that in itself is a whole video.
Okay.
Maybe Molly May's clothing brand. Now the thing is, maybe came out and it's sold out within like 25-30 minutes, right? Because people are sheep and they will see something. When it started to like be addressed, she's got a blazer for 150 quid. And everyone's saying it's just PLT but repackaged because the blazer is made out of 86, and I might be getting this number wrong, polyester. She's got a knitted jumper, which is made out of plastic because it's made out of like nylon or whatever it is.
Yeah.
So it's literally just PLT quality, and you put your name on it and made it more expensive.
1 second. Aren't all her like fans like young?
Oh, they don't care about that.
But how are you affording 150 quid?
Well, clearly they
Like
bought it.
regular schmegular people.
The problem with it is that people have gone out and bought it thinking for the price of getting Molly May's clothing, when in actual fact, and I think the best person who I love is Brett, and he does this, breaks down fast fashion and whatever. It's just fast fashion.
This contour top is 86% polyester and 14% spandex, known as 100% plastic, and it's £50.
And the worst thing about it is the comment section. I'm sorry, but I'm obviously going to buy it. And the fact that it got sold out and there's people defending it going, but actually, no, it doesn't matter if it's polyester, because polyester just means it's strong. Love. Have a quiet word with yourself in the corner. Detach yourself from Molly May's backside, right? And just understand that polyester is still plastic.
Like, she's a great girl. I think she's a great girl.
She's an entrepreneur. She's doing her thing.
She is getting
smashing it in life.
She is getting that money.
Securing the
get
bag.
your money however you want to, honey.
But at the end of the day, don't.
But if you're trying to sell me, but then it's the same with the. Have you not heard about all these top designer brands that are making the handbags?
Yeah, whilst I get
for
that,
like a fraction of the price.
Yeah, whilst I get that,
like
but the quality,
30 quid to make it.
But the quality is still good. They don't make it from cheap quality. Leather is still pure leather.
Yeah,
innit?
it is.
They might put that fat price tag on it. It might cost them less to manufacture, but the fact is, it's still quality. Like, I'm not a designer like whore at all, but I do get it. I bought this from somewhere. Look at it; it's already got holes in it, rips and stuff.
That
right?
Men look like that, Shabaz.
My mum said to me, "You're not wearing that. Good heavens, child! You can't be wearing that to your podcast. People think you've got clothes." I was like, "Mum, it's supposed to be." I'm going Freddy Krueger vibes here, right? I don't think she understood the aesthetic. But like the thing is, when you buy expensive stuff, there's quality with it. So you expect for £130 blazer and some of the prices that it's going to be quality. You don't expect cheap. I'm sorry, you don't expect something that's going to you're going to wash it once and it's going to be
like
disintegrate.
shrink.
Yeah, like it's ridiculous. So that was the big scandal. But the funny thing was that everyone was defending it and acting like, literally, it was the case of like, that my car's got blaring smoke. No, it's not smoke. It's just ambience. Yeah. Like, no, the turtles are fine. They love it. They love this plastic in the ocean.
Yeah, because they're using the straws. Snorkels.
Yeah, snorkels. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, you're defending something. Just say it. Yeah, fair enough. And also, the worst thing was that when a brand first put it up, people they didn't even write in the description what it's made out of. So, you know, when you go on your clothes, you can tell in it, you're like, oh, is it wool though? Because sometimes you don't like. I don't like wool. Sometimes it really irritates me.
Makes you itchy.
Yeah, so I'm not a big fan
itchy.
of wool. So you want to know in it, is it wool? Is it what materials that's going to think? They didn't even put the materials on there until it sold out, and then they decided. So people already bought it, not knowing what it was made out of. For all you know, she could have made the blazer out of paper, right? She could have made it out. Yeah, but they would have still bought it. Do you know, I had a random thought and I put it down on the list, right? Because I don't know why. I don't know what possessed me. I know what it was. They were talking about the live action Tiana, right? And they were saying, who would you think would play the live action Tiana? Like, yeah, Prince and the Frog, who would play Tiana? And there was two black girls discussing it. I thought, do you know what we don't have? What I don't have? I mean, obviously, you feel differently because Jasmine, not that she was a full representative. Yeah, but I mean, you know what I mean? But you know how they've got, like, Moana, who represents, obviously, Polynesian. You've got... we
Cinderella's
don't talk about
French.
Bruno. No, what's her name? Encanto. She obviously is Latino, Spanish, Mexican, or whatever. Mexican, innit?
Yeah,
you've got
she's
Coco,
Mexican.
who did the Day of the Dead. He's Mexican. We don't have like a Punjabi princess, like a full-on Punjabi, like you know.
I feel like we need
how
a Moroccan princess too.
Like, we just don't have one of South. Not that I'm saying it's top trumps. Like, we need one more. I need one more than you do. But like, I'm thinking.
No, but Aladdin, I think they just.
He was Indian. They inspired it by India.
No, Aladdin is supposed to be Arabian.
Right, but he's not, because they've inspired some of the stuff.
But he's not Arabian.
No.
And
He's part Indian, part Arabian,
yeah,
part
like,
everything,
I
South
think
Asia.
they just mixed like India and Arabia and just like remixed it.
Yeah.
And especially the live action, they all went in Bollywood. They're all Bollywood dancing.
It's crazy though. But this is what I was like. I really want like a pure Punjabi because Punjabi isn't represented. So, do
So
you
like a Pakistani.
like, do you know how you, but Indian Punjabi
Disney.
as well, but just like of that culture. Like, you know how you were.
I think that'd be a really cool Disney
because
film,
there's a
actually.
lot of things that like
Like a Bollywood themed Disney film.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, not Bollywood. I don't even want Bollywood. Like everyone always goes in. This is the thing I hate about this, man. Is everyone just goes India, Bollywood, Punjabi, like Punjabi culture. We're very different to representation from Bollywood. Like even a Pakistani one.
But that's
or-
what you think of, isn't
No,
it?
but that's
When
dumb.
you think of
You stereotype.
South Asians,
What do
you
I think about Morocco? Just
Bollywood.
lamps and rugs.
Lamps and rugs.
All right. Let's not attack each other for our race,
Exactly.
right? But no, do you know what I mean?
It's just nothing but love here, guys. Nothing
Yeah,
but
I
love.
know. I just think we just, I just. Anyway, that was just a random thought. Have you got anything for me? What have you seen on the internet?
So what I've seen on the internet recently is there's been a lady on TikTok, and she's found a rug in her garden, so she's contacted the police. She's from America.
What do you mean she found a rug in her
So
garden?
she's an American lady. She lives in this house. She's gone to dig up her garden because she's getting fencing done, and the shovels like hit something under the ground. And when they've looked, it's like a rug that's been rolled up. So she's like, "I'm not touching this. I'm going to ring the police."
She's digging and she's hit the rug. Oh, that's a dead body. Dead body, mate.
She's rang the police. But first of all, what I'd do is, to be honest, once I hit it, I'd probably just dig it all up.
No, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't.
Absolutely
I'd be like,
not.
"Oh my god, what is this?" And I'd be
No.
tugging at it like,
Absolutely not. What if it's like a curse or something? I'm sorry. That.
"Yeah, but my mind doesn't go there."
Yeah, well, your mind is dumb because
Dumb.
I'm telling you now. If I start taking this chest apart and I've
Well,
unleashed
listen to
some sort
this.
of curse or whatever,
Well, listen to this.
She's cursed.
She's rang the police. The police have come out with cadaver dogs.
yeah,
And so 2 of the dogs have marked where it is. So one dog sat on one side and then they've sent the other dog sat on the other side. So it's been marked of what it is. So all these forensic people have come out and they're digging it up. It's taken them like quite a bit.
a bit like this story.
Yeah. I'm trying to tell you the story, Shabaz.
Oh, you led yourself right into that one.
Literally.
Sorry, go on. Sorry, I
God's
apologize.
sake. It takes longer because Shabaz interrupts me.
Go on.
But anyway, so all these news reporters have come to see
Yeah.
what's going on. This woman's like broadcasting it live. A couple of days later, then she turns around and says, they've dug it up. The forensics have checked it, but there's nothing there.
Okay, so it's not a body, it's just a rug.
So apparently it's just a rug. But why did the cadaver dogs? If it was just a rug, are the cadaver dogs going to mark it?
Is this the same woman that was saying there was weird things going on in a house
No,
first?
no.
It is. I feel
It's
like the
not.
rug woman is the same woman that said that.
It's not the same
There
woman.
was stuff. You've got the story. You've mixed half the story because there was this woman was also.
She started doing TikTok.
Yeah, about stuff that was going on in the house, like the laptop kept thinking. There was a lot more to this story.
No, I think that's a different lady.
No, it isn't. It's
Are
a
you
lot more.
sure?
Yeah, because I remember now I've clocked it. I'm
No,
like,
because she was saying that she started off TikTok. I think she was doing like
yeah,
mum
but there was
stuff.
but there was weird things happening. Like her laptop, she picked the laptop up and it was broken.
No,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
a
yeah.
different lady. I
No,
know
it's
who
the
you're on
same
about.
rug lady. It's the rug lady because then
Are
she
you
was like, "There's a
sure?
rug." I'm assuming. Maybe it's
So
not.
you don't even know who it
I don't know
is.
for sure. I just, you know me. I will
But the
tell
question
it.
is,
I'll sell
like,
ice to an Eskimo.
they've told her, like, this is not a thing. Like, there's nothing there. But why have the dogs stopped there? So they've taken the rug with them. Had it been nothing, why would they take the rug?
So maybe it is, but they just don't want to tell her, innit?
Possibly.
Because it's none of your business.
But apparently,
It's my house, though. You found that
apparently
body
there's
in my house.
another TikToker who recorded it, who maybe lives in the neighbourhood or whatever, and apparently there is blood on the carpet.
Is there
Is there?
blood on the carpet?
If anyone knows any information, please contact us below.
I would probably not touch it until somebody else came, and I would get a priest, a shaman, a Muslim priest, a rabbi,
Shabaz, you know what Muslim priest is called?
an imam. Sorry, an imam.
A Muslim priest. Sick.
An imam,
Who am I
a
with?
Muslim, an imam. I'd get a shaman, a guru. I'd get them all. I'd be like, send this
Every
demon.
kind of spiritual human.
Absolutely send this demon back to hell from whence it came, right? I don't want anything to do with it. That's actually a really good story. Yeah, I
that is
think
a
that's
good
been
story.
around a lot.
But
I've
I
not
want to
heard
figure
it.
out. And also, there's a girl on TikTok called I'm the Problem. She's brilliant. Brilliant. You've seen her? Blonde hair. Well, she's now brown hair.
Oh,
brown
I
hair.
love her.
What's her name?
I
feel so bad for not
right,
knowing her name because I watch it
I'll
all
put it,
the
yeah,
time.
I'll put it in. I love her.
And the problem anyway.
Yeah.
And she said that she contacted a police officer friend of hers, and they said that they don't know what the rules are in America, but in the UK obviously it'd be different. And also, if they also thought that there was loads of like news reporters and stuff, they probably wouldn't tell
They
you.
wouldn't tell her. Yeah, they wouldn't tell her because the woman's on TikTok. I ain't telling no TikTok clown, right, about the fact that there's a body and basically was murdered. It was whatever it is. I'm
But
alright.
wouldn't you want to know?
I'd
You'd
want
still
to know.
It's been taken from your property. I want to know.
I'd say
was
you're not
there.
allowed on my property then, until you don't tell me what it is. You can't take it unless you tell me what it is.
No, but they've already taken it.
Yeah, okay.
I don't think you have that autonomy
It's my.
of saying you can't take it.
You
They're
can't
the
step foot
police.
on my property unless you bring a search warrant. First and best believe you ain't stepping foot in my, because then but mind you, with all this audacity that I've got going on,
Exactly.
they're gonna think I'm the piss.
Exactly. Are you linked to it?
They're
Don't
gonna think I'm not
touch
the-
it.
Don't touch it.
It was on my property first. I saw it first, so you can't have
That
it.
is true. That's true. Forget it. Forget it. Actually,
Take it away.
take it away. Call the Muslim priest. I'm done.
Muslim priest, I'd say.
Right, Povo News. I've got one for you. Right.
Go on.
Well, maybe if you just weren't looking at your phone, then I'd know, innit? Go on.
I'm trying to think of what my
Okay.
proper news was.
Right. You need to come better prepared with your homework done, love. Because
Honey,
this is
my
a-
homework was done.
Nah, well then
I
clearly
work.
You didn't.
And I went to
don't
cardiac
care. I
rehab
work
today.
as well. Cardiac rehab. Oh. Anyway, we'll stop laughing so I can do my intro. My God.
God, go for it.
So now we're moving on to Povo News. Speaking of AI-powered plane with no cockpit, they are designing and they're going to be soon pushing it out there. I was going to say shipping it out, but that doesn't make sense. Flying it out. An AI-powered plane which has no cockpit, no one on board.
Thank you.
Do you know who's going on that plane first?
Who?
Billionaires. I'm talking send Donald Trump on there. Kamala can join him. Not that I don't think against Kamala. Elon Musk, yeah. All of them. They put them all in there. You lot test it and let me know if it works. And if it does, then
No.
I'll jump on it. I'm not going on anything without somebody
I'm not
controlling
going.
it.
Yeah, I'm not
I
going.
wouldn't even get into one of those cars.
Taxis. No.
Not
Even.
Did you see that video? The video of those girls in the taxis.
No.
They're in a thingy taxi.
Like a driverless
taxi, and people are like smashing it, and they have to press the SOS button, and they're like, "Hi, we're in this car," and then someone they're like, "Are you okay?" They're like, "No, we're not," because people are smashing and graffitiing it because there's no one to stop them. And that's why we can't have nice things.
That's why, exactly. Do better, people.
Because that's why we don't have those line bikes and all that, like scooters and stuff like they have in European cities in London. They do have them, but very, very small areas.
People just chucked them away.
Chucked them in the Thames. It's not funny.
Go on, dead.
There's the reason why we don't have nice things, because people are ridiculous. But anyway, AI-powered plane, I ain't getting on it.
No, I'm not
offense.
getting in that.
Not happening. Not for me.
Jesus is not taking the wheel with that.
No, Jesus ain't taking the... Well, Jesus is taking the wheel, isn't it? Someone's taking the wheel,
But
isn't
I
it?
mean, he ain't taking that wheel.
Imagine
for
if
me.
AI went, do you know what I'm going to do? Imagine if AI knew about like 9/11 or something and they were like, do you know what? 9/12.
No, I don't think we should be talking about that, Shabaz.
No, but that's what I'm saying. What if the AI was like... Because AI...
What if AI thinks,
learns from...
You want to fly to... You're trying to fly to Amsterdam. Actually, I'd rather go to Bora Bora. Then I'd be like, yeah, take me there.
That's probably a bit more appropriate than what I said.
Yes, definitely.
No, but I genuinely think AI. I'm terrified. It's called. Don't know what the theory is called because Prince Charles really believes in it. Grey matter or something like that. Grey.
iRobot-ish.
No, it's called grey. Yeah, like something grey matter or whatever it's called. Don't quote me on it. Sometimes I say things and I don't know what they're called.
Yep.
Is this theory that AI will take over? That eventually, or technology will take over? And I'm telling you.
But do you know what baffles me the most?
No.
We've all seen the films about it. Like, why would you do
know.
it? Like, they've made
They do
movies
that. They do
about
what we make-
AI taking over the world.
Listen.
Why?
They do the stuff.
We already know what the ending is. Everyone dies.
No, they always make stuff from movies that when it went wrong.
Went
so,
wrong,
like, do you know what
yeah.
we're going to redo? We're going to remake the Titanic. Do you remember what happened to the Titanic?
Exactly.
Why do I need to...
No, thank you.
No.
I'll be flying over the Atlantic happily.
Like,
I
I
ain't
don't need
swimming
that.
through
I
the
don't
Atlantic.
need the Titanic in real life. I'm
Although
sorry.
it'd be cool to get on a ship again.
No.
Again, like I've already been on it.
Yeah.
Again.
Like you were in the movie.
Yeah.
You got a proper news story? Bear in mind we've got 10 minutes,
have.
so...
The Povo news story I have for you.
Why do you start with a proper news story?
We're running out of time and Shabaz is here taking
Go
the
on.
mic. Right, okay. The Povo news story I've got for you,
Go on.
right,
Go on. Tell me.
is Inceptor 006 by Ocean
Clean up.
Clean up.
How did I know? As soon as you went ocean, I went clean up.
Clean up, that's one. So basically, what they're doing now is in Guatemala. What? I said it right.
Yeah, Guatemala.
Guatemala. I feel like I have to do it with an accent. So in Guatemala, they put in these big dams in the river to stop all this plastic from polluting the oceans. And so these dams, obviously they're letting the water through, but they're trapping all the plastic, and then these trucks come in, gather all the plastic. And when I say to you, there's thousands and thousands of pieces of plastic that are getting collected.
What are they doing with it?
So they safely removing it and disposing of it rather than it going into our oceans. So that's how we save the turtles. So please, can we have plastic straws?
Can we have plastic straws? That is appalling. That at the end of all that, you were just concerned about the fact that we want plastic straws. That you awful human being, right? I don't want my paper straws, right? Brilliant. They're doing something about it. I
had a milkshake yesterday and I couldn't even finish the thing because my straw
do you know what?
bent.
I went to an event and they brought meals and they gave us wooden spoons.
Wooden.
It's like tasting. It's like licking the inside of a book, right?
It is.
It was like. It was like licking that. Like, imagine the taste of that.
Ooh,
that's what it was like.
I can imagine the taste of that.
You know, you can.
I won't lick it.
Did you know that when anything you look at, you can imagine put your tongue on
Yeah.
it? Weird, isn't it?
Like carpet.
Like if you think about this plant, you know your tongue knows what it would be like to lick it. We've gone slightly off topic there, but yeah. So ocean cleanup genuinely are fantastic because they do the stuff. There's this other group that do it in Bali, and it's ridiculous because Bali doesn't have a sewage collection, refuse. So they throw it in places. Like sometimes you stay in these beautiful and I was standing right away. Someday.
Why is it just that song?
Because that's the one I always see them running through the water or whatever. And you don't see that side of it where there's rubbish everywhere. So yeah, there's a lot of people doing it. So
a hotel, you look down, your balcony, there's rubbish there.
But the only reason they're doing that is so Sophie can have paper straws,
plastic straws, please.
Stop it.
Thank you.
Stop it. Anyway. So the next topic is poverty, and it is Sophie's favourite topic, but this week I have my story on poverty. Poverty is confession stories and whatever. This one was sent, but it was a long story, so I've condensed it down. Send it to info@shabazsays.com if you want to send your stories in. So this woman, Sandra, I don't know why we give them such old names. Chloe was at work, right? She's been at work all day. She does work all night, so she does night shifts. And then in the daytime, she's gone round and she knocked on her neighbour's door because her neighbour's baby's crying all day. Now, she feels like everyone was judging her because she showed it. I think she put it on her Facebook. She has Ring camera and she put it on her Facebook. The neighbour put it on the Facebook saying that her neighbour's a bit of a clown for coming and knocking on my door. Like, what am I supposed to do? Her baby cries. She goes, when I tell you, it's not like her baby's crying and I'm being an asshole. Her baby cries all day, all night, right? So she knocked on and said, look, is there something that you can do about this child? Smother it? No, she didn't say that. She didn't say that.
I doubt she said that.
No, she was like, is there something that you can do about your kid because it's crying all day? And the woman's like, I'm trying my best. Obviously, she's got a newborn baby. She's at wit's end. Hair falling out. She's like, I'm just stressed and I'm at my wit's end. Who's the bad guy in this scenario?
The auntie in me would say...
The Karen.
The auntie in me would say... No, not the Karen. The auntie in me would say, it's a baby. They can't help when they cry. And there might be something wrong with the baby.
Right.
But the night worker in me, because I have done night work, says, do your job. If there's something wrong with the baby, get it checked out.
But that's not my problem. I'm in my house, minding my own business, love. If you're on a night shift, that's on you, love. You think about yourself. Don't come at me with, I'm clearly trying to do this for my child.
But it's
your choice to do a night shift, love. Not my problem.
Hello, neighbour with the child. If I decided it's not my business because I'm in my own house and I want to have a party every night.
Right. Well, I'll be knocking on your door and saying, I've got a kid, let it sleep.
And I'll say, it's not my business.
Yeah, but the baby's crying. It's not my fault that the baby's crying, right? Or is it my fault that the baby's crying? Maybe I should just be a better parent.
But sometimes you can't help it. Baby might have colic. Baby might have any other issues. Or your baby might just want to cry all the time.
I don't know if babies cry all the time.
They don't cry all the time.
This woman's saying that the kid's crying all day.
How's the kid crying all day when she's not there?
But she is because she's in sleep. All night she's not. You know what I mean?
Well, maybe call social services.
Oh no! Don't do that. It's awful.
What if the baby's crying all day, every single day?
Yeah, but she's not. I just think it's. I don't know where I stand on it because I think it's a bit muggy.
But the thing is, unless you know the dynamic of what's happening with this baby, then you can't really. It's a bit of a dilemma.
And it's a bit muggy for you to knock on your neighbour and who's have got a newborn baby who's clearly struggling. Because no one wants to make their kid cry on purpose.
And just say, "Do you need any help? Is everything all right?" But then if she turns around and said, "Oh yeah, thank God you've come to knock on because could you just take this baby for a while? Because I need some rest. I can't do with the crying. That's not the help I'm offering.
Yeah.
I'm offering to call someone for you."
Have you ever offered help and then somebody's asked for it and you're like, "Oh, I really didn't want to."
It's like when people like go through stuff and you're like, "Do you know what? If there's anything you need,
so true.
Just let me know."
Right.
Obviously, no one ever does let you know. You said to me, "Do you know what? If there's anything that you need, just let me know." And I'm ringing you like 3 a.m. Do you know what, Shabaz? I could do with
some ice cream. Yeah.
Some ice cream.
She pretty much does do that.
Yeah.
If you and I'm a good friend because I will turn up and bring ice cream because I want it myself at 3 o'clock in the morning.
But only if he wants it himself.
Yeah. Otherwise, not.
Otherwise, it ain't happening.
There's a group of lads that do these pranks, right? And they actually call up. Do you like? But they don't call up like friends. They call up. Do you know when you've got? They call up the estate agent. The estate agent 6 months ago, right?
You've actually sent me one of these.
So funny.
It's
the
hilarious.
estate agent 6 months ago went, "Well, if you need anything, let me know." So they rang her up and gone, "Hi, love. You know, like when I came to see the house," and she's going, "Yeah," and it's like, "But you said that if I need anything, I need help moving my sofa out the house, and I don't know if you're free." She's going, "I beg your pardon. What do you mean?" And he's going, "But you said if you needed anything, just let me know." We're so polite in the UK. That's the one thing that we do in it. Like we'll say, "Oh, let me know if you need anything. I don't want to help you. I'm sorry."
I think we need to be more specific of if there's anything you need. If there's
moment.
anything you need to do with what I have done for you, let me know. Anything else, you're on your own, mate. See ya.
We just assume that's a thing, though, but it shouldn't be an assumption, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. That is another episode wrapped up. That's episode 3 wrapped up. Sophie, thank you so much for joining me. I said that last week. And you were raging about the fact that I said, thank you for joining me.
Thank you for joining me.
When I genuinely was appreciative that you joined me on this episode. But anyway.
You're welcome.
You know where to find us. It's IRYPPOD, the podcast. It's available on Apple, Spotify, a bunch of other places. I just can't remember, which is awful. The visuals available on YouTube. So if you're watching this on YouTube, what do you need to do?
Like, subscribe, follow, share.
She's very much in the 2012 era of YouTubers.
Why? What do they do now?
They don't say any of that.
No, but they still like, subscribe.
You don't say any
of that.
You still
follow it.
No,
well, that's
just,
what I do.
You don't. You just assume that they're going to subscribe because the button comes from below that says subscribe. This one.
Okay. Press the alarm bell.
Oh, yeah. Different notifications.
Okay.
But yeah, you know where we are. And yeah, comment, let us know what you think.
And next week's going to be Halloween.
Halloween. But yeah, thanks so much for watching and enjoy whatever it is that you're going to do with the rest of your day. Me and Sophie are going to go home. Bye.
That's it.
Innit?
See ya.
See ya.